Hi,
Flosstube.
I'm Barb.
And I'm Leanne.
And this is
Lost in Floss.
The Christmas edition.
Christmas edition.
It's
Christmas Eve. Well, not
No,
Christmas evening.
It's
but
the after party edition.
It is. If
So-
you were with us last year.
We're much earlier this time, I have to say. Oh no, it is after midnight.
Oh, no.
Darn it.
So, well,
We were almost ready before,
yeah, we were.
but I think last year it was much later.
I think it was closer to 2 o'clock.
Yeah, at least when we finished.
Yeah.
So,
So, now, yeah, you can tell we're getting older. We can't stay out so late anymore.
right. And you can see Leanne's lovely
Christmas
winter
tree.
wonderland,
Yeah.
Christmassy background.
I know. It looks like there's like about 3 trees, but there really is only one. We have windows there.
Yeah, I
It's
know
shining
that
on.
this one really looks like it's outside.
Yeah.
And this one too.
Yeah.
But
it really
it's
isn't.
just
It's
this
just
one.
reflection. How does that go?
This one, it's kind of like a C.
Yeah.
So
my
how are
goodness.
ya?
I'm good.
Leanne's entertained the last 2 nights, so
Yeah, I had Bunko the night before, and then tonight our high school friends, we got together. So I like doing that because then I have all my Christmas decorations out. It pushes me to do it, and now I can just enjoy everything. So
yeah, it is a nice idea.
yeah.
I got my Christmas shopping done
Oh, yay!
online last night. It's great.
Now you just have to wait for the packages to come.
I know. And I chose, like, bring them all together. I'll get my little discount if I wait a few days. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah. It kind of is. I've never done that much online shopping. But once I started, I'm like, heck, I'm just going to keep on going.
Click and ship.
I'm like, oh, why would I run around trying to find these things? I mean, once I get out shopping, I do kind of enjoy it, but I really enjoy, like, knowing I have the items and I can maybe even get them wrapped and stuff soon.
Oh yeah, I mean that's when you kind of have that off your plate, and then are you gonna do baking?
I never bake for Christmas.
Really?
No.
You don't make cookies?
Uh-uh.
You're kidding. This is the first I ever found. I am shocked. Barb is like an excellent baker. Well, you guys all know that. You've seen her cakes. I can't believe she doesn't bake for Christmas.
No, because if I did, I'd just eat it all. Honestly. Like, I can't have cookies in the house.
Oh.
I just like cookies too much.
Really, Christmas is the only time we make cookies.
Yeah, I don't know. I always think it looks so fun when people are doing it.
Well, you can come to my house and I'll make cookies.
Yeah, I can come over and help you.
I can give you a plate so that's all you eat is just a plate of cookies.
Give me 2.
Yeah.
Wait, 1 for me, 1
2
for
for
Jim.
each day.
Yeah.
Leading up to Christmas.
That's the problem. You know, they don't make it to Christmas if they're...
Well, that's how it used to be at well, it kind of still is. And so what I would do is I would buy the peanut butter cookie dough in the tube.
Yeah.
And I'd make the blossoms with the kisses. And I'm like, okay, you can eat these cookies. You can't eat any of the other ones.
The homemade ones.
Yeah.
Could you make, like, the dough ahead and freeze them in the balls? And then just,
that would be... I don't know why you couldn't.
And then it would be real quick to bake them.
Yeah.
Of course, you can bake those things months ahead and they're still good if they'd last.
Yeah, well, that's it, if they last.
Can you get Hershey Kisses unwrapped? Or do you have to unwrap them?
I have no idea. I think you have to unwrap them. But that's kind of half the fun, and then you count out how many you have. You know, towards the end, I kind of count, okay, now I got 10 more cookies. I need 10 more kisses, and it never fails. Somebody comes into the kitchen and eats the unwrapped one.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like,
Don't.
There's a whole handful of non-wrapped
Right.
ones. Oh, wow. This is a channel about cross-stitch,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. But random question. If you were to eat a handful of M&Ms, do you eat them by color? Do you eat them randomly? Do you eat them one at a time?
Yeah. Oh, I would eat them one at a time.
Are there certain colors you'd eat first to get rid of them and save your favorite colors for last?
I probably would save like red and green. if you had like the multi, like the regular M&Ms.
Yes. So they laughed at me at work because like I always eat my M&Ms like one at a time, and I'll eat the blue and the brown ones first. Just 'cause I don't think that color palette goes so well.
Inside.
Then I eat the red, and then I'm left with a mix of yellow, orange, and green, which really is kind of a nice palette together. Then I probably eat the orange.
Oh, what about the brown?
Oh, no, I've already etten those with the blue.
Oh, blue and brown. Oh, that's what you said. Duh.
So then I'm left with the green, which are my favorites.
Oh, see, I would save the red because red's my favorite.
And everyone says they all taste the same.
They do.
They do, but there's just something about the colors that make them more enjoyable.
I know, yeah.
Oh, well, this is really off tangent. Should we answer our questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we have a question about Pumpkin Patch.
Yes.
And as you know, Pumpkin Patch was found.
Pumpkin Patch was found.
Yay.
So this is what Pumpkin Patch is, minus the cat. And it was from For the Love of Cross Stitch, September 1989. So this little biscuit is 30 years old.
And it's surprising that you have it and that you saved it.
I know.
That long.
I know. Like that I had everything together just to finish it. It's really exciting. And then I just want to say to Vicki, I really hope you found your vacuum cleaner attachment. I was going to try to remember to bring my St. Anthony coin along so I could make an official, request for it to be returned so that the 3 cats and their hair doesn't like take over the house.
And maybe St. Anthony doesn't feel that you need the attachment.
More stitching time.
Yeah.
So, but for the pattern chart that we're going to give to someone this time, the responses of things people lost, hysterical.
Oh my gosh. Funny and sad.
And sad. Like some of them were like, jewelry pieces that, like wedding rings never found.
Yeah, still looking for.
I'm like, oh, it just made me sad.
So what was your, one of your favorite ones? Because they all were really good.
I forget who it was who lost her keys and had to go to a hotel because her husband was out of town. I'm like, and she didn't know anyone in the city. Like, how awful would that be? She had no money to pay for the room.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I guess it all worked out in the end. Or the car keys, or I don't know if that was the same one, but somebody's car keys were in their grocery bag. The reusable ones that the bagger found them when he was packing their groceries the next time.
Yeah, that is unreal.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite was the woman that, and I can't remember who it was, and I kind of scrolled through and I couldn't find it, but she had a tennis bracelet that was her mom's, and they were looking at houses, and she lost her tennis bracelet, and she bought the house where the tennis bracelet was lost unknowingly, and found it in the backyard later on. I'm like, what are the odds of that?
Yeah, I know.
So
it is. It's amazing, and when you lose something and you find it, especially like a memory thing like that, that's gotta be awful. Yeah. Or like your fancy car fobs that cost a couple $100 to replace. That's gotta really be.
That's hard.
Really disheartening when something like that happens,
but then usually the keys show up after you pay for everything.
I have like all these random keys. I don't even know what they belong to.
That's us too, and I'm like, can't we get rid of some of these keys? And I'm like, just forget it. I'm not gonna.
Well, I think I have like some to my parents' old house. I'm like, I should just toss them. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm sure they changed the locks by now.
I'm pretty sure not, because
really?
Well, I won't say anything.
Oh.
We never changed ours.
Oh. We changed all of ours a couple times. I
Really?
think. Yeah.
Oh, well, we got to the point where we had no front door key. So we always had to go in the back door, which was really a pain. And then Jim put one of those lock pad things on.
Oh, yeah.
I love that on the front door.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
It's really nice because, like, you come home and if the front door light's not on, you can just touch the little touchpad and it lights up.
And it lights up so you can see what
Yeah.
you're doing. Oh,
So
that's nice.
We no longer need a front door key.
Mm,
So I guess, yeah, we have changed the lock now that I
still
think
need
about
it. Yeah.
So,
So, okay, so one funny story
Okay.
about losing something.
yeah.
My brother came home one night, taking his contacts out, lost a contact. Now, he was out, so he had a drink or two. And he thought, well, I'll just drop my other one, and it should fall here. So he did it.
Oh my god.
And it did. They fell like almost right next to each other.
Oh my gosh.
And he found his contacts.
No, I never heard
I'm
that
like,
story.
What are the odds of that?
I once used that kind of logic and it ended up with all 4 of my doors stuck open on my car. So I probably wouldn't have dropped my other contact to find the first one.
No, he did it and it worked. And I'm like, well, that's my brother. Things kind of work out for him.
Well, that's hysterical.
Yeah. I couldn't believe he did that. So.
Yeah.
And I know he doesn't watch these videos, so
John,
he won't know
really?
that we're laughing at him.
Oh, and I just have to comment that my sister made gravy again this year, and it turned out really well.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so we were all laughing at her expense, but yeah.
And did she watch the video? Did she?
I don't know if she did, but I warned her that I kind of made
Talked
fun
about
of her.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So good Thanksgiving, and it's like, holy cow, it's Christmas time now.
I know, it's just like Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yep. Too short in between.
I
but
know, I don't like it when it's so late like that.
Me neither.
But it is what it is.
Yep.
So.
Do you have any haul?
I do, but it's whip. What?
Is
What
it
word
bigger
am I
than a bread
looking for?
box?
Yeah. And I have had nothing to drink, water and coffee.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
but yeah, no, I ordered some flosses and a pattern, some fabric, and I didn't bring any of that.
Oh,
But
that's
everybody
all right.
knows what fabric and floss
Yeah.
looks like.
they sure do.
I would hope so. Again, this is a channel about cross stitch.
And a few other random things.
Rambling.
Quiet. We don't ramble. We just chat.
We do.
We were amongst other people tonight, so we didn't really have a chance to talk.
No, and
very
we were
much.
sitting at opposite ends of the table, so. But I mean, we need to talk to other people, not just each other all the time. Although I would enjoy that totally.
Yeah, really. We don't want to be antisocial to our other friends because they're fun too.
They are fun.
Nice group.
And it's like, you think that you change from high school. You
No.
don't. You're just still the same person
Yep.
deep inside.
Oh,
And that's why we love them.
Yeah. It's so much fun.
It is. We only broke into song once.
Yeah. Oh, I think there was maybe 2. But that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Well, do we want
Okay.
to show whips?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
or do you have any haul?
No.
Okay, let's show some whips.
Whips. You want to go first?
Works in progress.
Yes.
If you're new to our cross stitch channel.
Yep. And we don't always sit by a Christmas tree either.
No, we don't.
But I love how this looks, so I thought you guys would enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Leanne's house is just like a winter wonderland. It's just beautiful.
Well, and I only have a couple trees, but
Couple trees.
yeah. So
Whoa, probably 3 more than most people.
Maybe. And
One here, one there, one here,
yeah,
one here.
just here and there. So
Really looks pretty.
here I'll show you part of it if this works. Oh, so here's my nice quilt on the wall.
Can you see the foyer?
Let's
I'm gonna
see.
take a peek.
Can you?
This is the foyer.
There's my prairie
Wait.
schooler tree with no prairie schoolers on it.
But look at these cute deer are on it. Really cute.
I don't know. Am I faced that way?
Yes, I think you are, because now I'm showing. Okay, now you're heading towards the TV.
Now let's see. We'll go this way.
Oh, well, then I'm gonna move.
And
Look at the beautiful quilt.
I love that quilt.
I thought you were gonna
Even if
show
I
your
do.
chandelier.
Yeah. So we'll go.
Uh-oh. Now I'm gonna sit down. Oh yeah,
So
and
here's the. Let's see. I can't even see
Keep
what's
going.
on there.
there's the fireplace.
Fireplace.
It looks
Can
so
you see
pretty.
the mantle too?
A
Or
little
no?
bit more. Keep going. Okay, now you got the whole fireplace in,
Okay.
as well as the chair.
And then you can see the flowers bar plot for me.
Not quite.
Oh.
Oh, now you can.
Now you can.
Yeah.
And a buttermilk lace and quilt.
Yep.
And the dining room, I believe. So, and then we'll bring it back. It looks like the phone is
Twizzle
crooked.
Twazzle. What was that show where he said time for this one to come home? That turtle
know.
guy. Wishbone. Wishbone?
Wishbone?
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
remember
know.
that. Teenage Ninja Turtle? Teenage Mutant Ninja
I
Turtle?
don't know. I think he was a turtle. That
Is
way.
it straight?
All right.
I think it looks
You
good.
want to do your whoops first?
No, go ahead. I'll let you do 'em.
I know. I always go first. I feel bad.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yes, Virginia. I love this. And I actually have
Ooh.
I have an eye socket and something else. But I always try to put my needle at the top. And
Oh, that's a good idea.
I've been dating, like I have a working chart and I put an arrow where I'm stopping and I put the date so that I don't get confused which arrow.
I just highlighted all mine,
Well, yeah, I do that too.
and so it kind of worked
That
out.
really helps.
It really does.
But I
'cause
love,
this is hard
I love, like I could stitch on this a long time. It's fun.
because it's like with each stitch you get to see more and more
Right,
of that Santa.
right.
Yeah.
So, then our friend Kathy,
Of To Die House.
Gargoyle Girl,
Gargoyle.
Gargoyle. She's not peeking through the windows
No, she
tonight.
isn't.
The drawn thread the night before Christmas. She was so kind as to give me this chart.
I love that.
And so I got a little start. I'm wondering though on this fabric if I should, I think this is ecru. Why does that sound weird?
Ecru?
Ecru.
That's right.
But I'm wondering if I should use white.
Oh, you mean, yeah, I would use white.
Yeah. Would you use just regular white or B52?
Probably B52 because
Just to punch
I
it up
want
a
it
little bit.
to show
Yeah.
well.
So, but this is so cute. I can't
That
wait
is
to
really
do the
cute.
little house. I think I'm gonna do that.
Go down and
Yeah.
quickly do that. Or
And
go
then-
up, rather.
So that's that. Then I've loved this chart since
Oh.
Misty came out with this luminous fiber arts. The Cardinal Noel. And
I love that. Oh, when you're doing it.
I have this
God.
piece of 32 count Serene Belfast linen. I'm just not sure if the white shows up enough on it. But I just have a little start.
What color white is it?
It's regular
white.
White.
You might want to try the B52.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I might, because this is the chart, and it's mostly red, so I might leave that in and then try B52 for the other stuff.
I think that would work, because if it's up against the, up against the red, that might be work out okay.
So, got that one going. Then I'm back to working on Prairie Schooler December. Whoa, this is flimsy one. Let's charge us $1 more and get the cardstock back.
Know.
Like, what the heck, people? Is that my own tirade?
Well, you know, it's not your own. Everybody feels that same way.
I don't get why. Why? Like, is it that much harder?
Yeah.
It must be. Someone in the printing industry, tell me why we can't have it on good paper.
You're not the only one that has said that.
So.
Listen to the Flosstubers.
Yeah. What the heck? We're the ones buying this stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, I started on my little fence, and this is another one. I could just stitch on this all the time.
I love that. I love those houses.
I know. It's just
cool.
It's so fun to start there. And next,
holy cow,
we have hands-on design, the never-ending cycle.
That is really cute too.
And I'm making this as a gift. This is, I believe, 28 count.
Is it for this Christmas?
Yeah.
Or next Christmas?
This Christmas, yeah. Thank you. It's I think 28 count gingham. But I'm having, like, I was trying out various colors on the top because this is the color I really wanted to use, but it's way too light on there. So I tried out 3 different colors, and the lightest one is what I used for the never-ending background, and I like that. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to probably tear out the because that wasn't one of the choices, and I think it looks too close to the steel gray color. But... And my hangers are wrong.
Why?
Because that's not the way they go.
Oh,
but that's the way they're going to be on mine. I don't know how I did it. Oh, and the other thing...
Did you turn them upside... Did you turn it upside down by chance?
I made a mistake, yes. Because I don't... What I did was I thought... I stitched this, which... So I stitched this one. And I thought it was the second one. And then I stitched the hangers, and so the hangers are way too low, which then leaves very, very little down here for the bottles. But I counted, I have just enough plus a little bit to use as a selvage to turn under. Okay. So I think I am going to put them on.
I mean, and you can always like stitch like a piece of fabric onto the bottom so that makes it easier to fold under.
My other thought, if that doesn't work out, there's the little wash pattern, and then I'll just do the wash with the bottles on a separate piece. But I don't have any more of this fabric. I have some gray, but I don't know. I might have to think on that.
Yeah.
So that's it for my whips.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
You've been stitching. Okay, so my first one is this Little House Needleworks. And this was a purchase. What is this called? Winter Plaid. I just thought that plaid house was very cute. And I just got a little start on it. Whoops. It's just this middle part. And this is stitched on 30 count Portobello linen, which is very easy to stitch on. And it's fun. I didn't want to stop, but
it is cute.
When you're entertaining, you gotta stop and get everything ready.
Just help yourself. I'm stitching here.
I was too busy stitching to make the appetizer, but here's a
some
McDonald's burger. And then I stitched a little bit more on our sale. Baby It's Cold Outside by Heartstring Samplery, Beth Twist. And the sale, if you want to join us, is hashtag Baby It's Cold SAL. And it's fun seeing everybody else stitching this.
My 5 stitches.
But here I go. I didn't iron anything.
I want to know if anybody has stitched this on 32 count. And if you did you use 2/2 or 1/2?
Is that what this
This is 36.
Oh, okay.
And that's...
Oh, you don't like 36.
I just don't think I have the eyes for it.
Oh.
But
once you get going, I think once you get going, your eyes kind of adjust. They do. I mean, my eyesight isn't that great, but it just kind of adjusts to it.
Well, I thought I really need to just like pull it out someday when it's daytime and I'm well rested and...
Well, and that's probably a really good thing.
Yeah.
That your eyes are...
But if not, I'm going to just... Because I'm not very far in. I'm just going to change to 32.
And if you stitch it with one thread on 32, it just, I think, has a more primitive look.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can kind of see the fabric through.
Right.
Which, I've stitched things like that, and I love it.
Yeah, I guess like the fall ABCs.
Oh, yeah.
Is that way. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then, that's it for my whips.
Okay. So next we move to
AFOs.
I have one. I think. I keep
as far
looking,
as you know.
I keep looking at this because I ran out of floss, so I had to order another skein from Treasures. No, Keepsakes. This is Christmas Tree. All Through the Night. And I love this one. So I've been looking for like
This
little
is so cool.
single stitches, but I love everything about this. I love the fabric. I especially love that floss. I mean, it's so pretty.
And I like the way that you did it, where you kind of moved it around to have lighter and darker areas.
Yeah.
You were very aware of what you were doing.
Right. I mean, there were times where it's like, oh, I haven't used, the real dark here in a while, so then I'd have to kind of move it around, and yeah, I think it turned out good. I'm happy with it.
You want to just keep looking at it.
But I think
what was the fabric on that?
Yes. This is Fiber on Whim 32 count sand. And the thread I used was Belsois Miss Green Jeans. Belsois.
Put on your crown.
Ooh la la.
For using fancy.
Oh, that's
silks.
like reindeer ears. Put on my crown.
Put your crown on.
I have my crown going.
When you stitch with Princess Floss.
Yeah. So that's all I have.
That's it. Okay, I have one finish, and it is Yes, Virginia.
Oh gosh, he is so cool.
And
do you know how you're gonna FFO him?
I think I just want a frame,
Mm-hmm.
but kind of a fancy frame. So here he is. This is what he's gonna look like, which I absolutely love him. It took more of the floss than I thought, the white. So I think I was like maybe about to here, and I needed to go up and had to order it. And by the way, I ordered you an extra skein because I knew that you would need it, but you might need a little bit more than that.
Okay.
But I bought 3 of them because I thought one for me, one for you, and one just in case. The one just in case you're gonna need. So, which I think you are to stitch this with 2 threads of the white, and I just did the 1 thread of the words.
Oh, okay.
And
that looks really good.
Yeah, I think that worked out good, and I kind of like how the white kind of pops a little bit.
Mm-hmm. No, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's done before Christmas.
It is done. It might not be FFO'd before Christmas, but it's done. Which I don't care.
Yeah.
I think some people are process stitchers and some people want the finish.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought I was one that wanted the finish.
Yeah.
I think I'm a process stitcher
Yeah,
because I have a lot of finishes that aren't finished.
I know. I have to be in the mood to finish. I've said that many times. Once I get in a mood and I get on a roll, then I enjoy it. But I have to have like enough time, and I have to be in the mood. And if I
And you
try
have to
doing
know
it,
what you're gonna do.
right. And if I'm doing it when I don't feel like doing it, it's a pain.
It doesn't turn out either.
Well,
does it?
that's kind of like where I was at with the finishing on the Christmas list.
Oh.
So I did bring it along to show them.
Oh, good. I'm glad. So that's all. That's all I have of FOs.
Okay. Should I
And do you have-
show my semi-FO?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Yeah, because that would be
semi-FFO?
the next. That's the thing
This
that's
is
in
kinda-
between.
This is kind of halfway in between. So, this is more strips of the green. This is Christmasless.
By is it Blue Ribbon Design?
No, it's it'll come to me. Something with an S, I think. Oh, shoot, and I didn't bring that chart, but it's a pretty common one. A
I
lot of
love
people are
that.
stitching it. But what I'm,
Not as big.
if you wanna hold that up,
Sure.
then what I'm gonna do is, so there won't be that much green showing, but I'm gonna use this, like have a couple inches of this along the side and then use this for the backing. I think it's gonna be cute.
I think so. Are you going to use that for the binding too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think that's a
my
good
problem is I just got such a little amount of fabric and then realized I needed more for the top and the bottom. And why I didn't get like, well, I came home with all these little bits because I
Oh.
wasn't sure what color I was going to use.
Yeah.
And I really wasn't expecting to use this color,
I like it.
but I really like it. So
So, see,
it's kind of a variegated.
She's gonna trim it.
Yeah.
Um,
So like maybe an inch of the green will show, like so it won't
I
be that
think that'll
much.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it'll be cute.
Yeah.
So
No, I think it looks really cute. I
it
love
was. I just have to remember because I just basted these on. I have to remember to sew them
it.
permanently.
Oh, stitch it again. Yeah.
But I'm glad it. I think the evenness of that looks pretty good
Yeah, I do too.
because it's not really all that even. Like some things come out more.
Yeah, and
maybe
she's
I
talking
count
about
around.
in between,
Like
you know,
here.
the fabric that's showing and the stitching.
Yeah.
And the border.
Like I have a couple things that maybe I counted wrong and they're over, or maybe that's how they are. I don't know.
No, I think it looks really good.
Yeah. So I'm kind of excited now to get this one done.
Yeah, it's really cute.
So
I like that.
all right. Do you have any in betweens? We have a new category.
Yeah.
So in process.
Well, what would you
What
call
can we
it?
call this?
Finished object, almost. FOA or almost finished. Almost FFO.
Almost. Yeah.
AFFO. AFFO.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's the first time I think I've. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I showed things in process.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when you need a consult.
Right. And
No
that-
consult needed for this.
Well, why doesn't she ever need me to?
I do.
weigh in? You're
I
just so
haven't I asked
decisive.
you? Well, because it's like if I'm doing something, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna do it and get it over with.
I know, but that's a good quality. I'm like wishy-washy, wishy-washy.
Well, but I am very wishy-washy
Oh.
prior to making
yeah.
that. And for me, it's like if it's red, it's okay, good. Because I love red.
So do we want to show our FOs? Or what do you have next?
FFOs.
Yeah, FFOs.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, this is my pumpkin patch.
Oh,
He's
is that
done.
cute? Oh, that turned out perfect.
So I actually used an old pair of blue jeans. And good thing I'm not a size 2 or I wouldn't have had a chunk of fabric wide enough to get that background. But I just took a little jute around the inner corner just because my backing didn't quite go all the way as far. And then I found this is really old rickrack I found, and I thought the color was perfect with it. So it is done. I think I'll have a harder time losing this one than I would have the undone stitchery. So
let me see. Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out.
I love that.
So too bad it's not fall, but I'll be thrilled next year to haul them out.
Well, we could put like a Christmas bow on top of it and put it up.
Christmas at the pumpkin patch. We also sell trees.
Christmas trees. Yeah, how would that look with your tree that's finished, you know? This is very, very cute.
Yeah.
I really like what you did with it.
So, and then I have one more. This was my unicorn chart that Leanne just happened to have, which worked out really nicely for me. So it's Prairie Schooler, Christmas Trees 2. And I did the one with the house. So,
Oh, is that adorable?
I put it on this tree, and I had to have the hat on it. Oh, I thought I was seeing lines again on the camera.
Oh, no.
But it's this. But, so, I had seen these trees at Hobby Lobby. They're just the wood trees. And I painted it just like that frame that I did for Fall ABCs. But the problem was when I went to get the tree, I had seen them. Why I didn't pick one up, like, you know, a long time ago, they were all gone. Except for this little guy.
He's broken.
His top was off. And I'm like, well, I could maybe make that work. And so Leanne had given me this felt or wool that I was going to give back to her, but then I'm like, I need some red tonight. And I'm like, oh, I have that piece. It was just like,
oh my gosh,
the perfect amount.
Perfect.
So, and then the other thing new is, thanks to Vanna, I made some cording, and that was kind of fun.
Vanna, the Twisted Stitcher.
Yeah.
She's got a tutorial on how to make cording.
So I love this.
That is absolutely adorable.
So it's a little crooked. I used hot glue, so I figured if it really bothered me enough, then I could rip it apart.
You should have never pointed it out. I would have never noticed.
Okay, well, it's not crooked. It's just your eyes.
Yeah.
So, but I love the little hat on top.
It's perfect.
So
because it would have looked kind of bare.
Right. Well, I think
without it.
had it had a point, I mean, that's a lot more. It'd be way up here. I would have probably put this up a little bit, but then the proportions between the side and the bottom wouldn't be.
That is.
I had to look up how
cute.
to make a Santa hat. I mean, I kind of knew, but there's like formulas for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
That is so cute.
And then I'm like, what can I use for the white? And I'm like, warm and natural.
Oh, yeah.
And then I made this little pom-pom.
That is so cute.
So
that would look cute if you had different sizes of those trees.
Oh yeah, with these,
take like 3 motifs and put it on.
Well, and if you were a crafty person, this tree would be fairly easy to make.
So. Yeah.
So, but yeah, so I am really happy with the little tree.
That is really, really cute. You are so dang clever.
Well, I don't know.
And I like how it's not overdone.
Yeah.
And your stitching pops out.
Well, I love this. I don't know what it is about this chart, but I loved it. Like the second I saw it.
That's why I bought the chart, is for that one right there. Yeah.
Well, there you go. You can stitch it
now. And now I'm going to, yes, after seeing your finish and everything.
So that's all I have for me.
Okay, well, I have an FFO. I have Brenda Gervaise, December Wordplay, which was given to me by Pam of Stitching Between the Lines. Thank you, Pam. And just popped right into this frame. And so
now this is the second month you have, right?
This is the second month. I have January.
December
and January.
That's nice, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think when I got the frame, because I had to order it special, then I had the mat board cut. So I had that already.
Okay.
And
Did you get a bunch of them cut?
I just had 2.
Oh.
And then this one I might have cut myself, just the backing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I should go get a couple more cut. And this frame is fat enough that I can probably fit about 4 of these.
Oh,
Just
like to store them?
Yeah, in the frame. So I really liked the way that turned out.
Cute.
I did some of the called for colors and some of the not called for. But yeah, I was really happy with the way that turned out.
I have to stitch those. I love them.
I know. Well, you can. And then
Really, really cute.
I wanted 3 of these Prairie Schoolers. And I didn't bring the charts with. I don't know where they special edition or
I think you gave them to
something.
me.
Oh, I did.
Sorry.
So, well, Barb stitched this one. And so I got this one in a frame. I wanted 3 of them to hang on the wall. Well, they didn't get there yet. So
The spacing of that is really good, though, in that frame. You know.
yeah, I think, and this is, I think, 8 by 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And I laced it myself. And to get those lines straight is hard.
Let me tell you.
And then here's the second one. And I think this is called the chimney or something like that.
Yeah.
And this is Prairie Schooler. And that's it. I didn't get the third one done, and I don't have hooks on it to hang.
Oh,
They didn't come with hooks. I'm like, dang.
Gotta get out the beer or the
No,
soda.
I bought some.
The
what are they
press-in?
called? Yeah, the sawtooth press-in
Mhm.
ones. So
Yeah.
I said I didn't need anything fancy because it's only up for a month.
Right, exactly.
And these won't even be up for a month if I even get them up.
Yeah. Well, I'd hang the 2 up right now.
So.
Or at least put them on a stand, you know.
Yeah. I don't know where to put them.
Well, you could put them. Could you work them into your fireplace mantle if you don't get the backs on?
I could maybe just
Because
hang
with
them from the mirror.
Oh yeah.
If I have
Because
3
with
of
the
them.
black, it actually
Black
kind of
and
looks the lines of.
Yeah.
But
That would be cool. But that, yes, Virginia, I wanted to hang in the middle of that.
oh well, then you're out
too.
of
But
luck.
I think those candles might cover it up. But oh well. Whatever.
Think on that later.
Yeah.
Should we do our giveaway?
Yeah.
Let's
do that.
let me find it. Okay, here it is.
That's really cute.
This is Little House Needleworks Winter Band Sampler. Sorry for the glare, but I'm too lazy to take it out of the package.
It's late.
It's late, and with the DMC floss, and our winner
Drumroll.
is Rachel Welch. So,
Right.
would you like to say the...
Rachel, you can contact us at lostandfloss2@gmail.com. If you forget that, in the show notes, our email is in there. Give us your address, and we will ship out your pattern.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Do you remember what her thing that she lost was?
Oh, it's on my... I took
Oh.
a screenshot of it, and it's on my phone, but we're
So we
using my
don't
phone.
know. Yeah.
Was it keys? Was she keys too? I can't remember.
Was she freezer keys?
Oh, yeah. She was packing her lunch, and she found them then in the fridge, I think.
Oh.
So, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, a lot of you lost car keys.
Yeah.
And in the refrigerator and freezer.
But I could see how that could happen.
Oh, yeah. When you're kind of just not paying attention.
Like you're juggling all these
Yeah.
things, and, yeah. I don't know. Who am I to say? I lost a cake in my car.
That is so funny.
I have a little blast from the past.
Okay.
If we'd like to move into that.
Yeah, let's do that.
So these I didn't have out last year because we were remodeling.
How
So-
cute.
This, when I was young, I wanted to have all handmade ornaments on my trees. And this was for 1980.
Oh
I mean,
my
look at the
gosh.
colors on that.
But I bet it looks really good on a tree.
Well, on a tree, I mean, it's just the fact that I made it. I mean, if someone gave that to me, and look
Wow.
at this guy, he was from the same vintage, but he's got the little
Oh, is he cute?
pom-pom. And I mean, he's got the whole back.
So
with
did
the,
you have to stitch and add all this stuff?
Yeah, like it
Oh
just
my
starts out blank. It was like
goodness.
that. It was from Cruel World. Remember that on Highway 100?
Yeah,
And then this was another series. I just brought one of, but it's like little
that's really cute.
little
Oh, this
trees
guy
with
is
different
adorable.
embroidery. And then these I love, even though they're really kind of tacky, but they're like the felt with the sequins.
Oh,
There's a bunch of
cute.
them, but I just brought a couple. I love this little elf. Hello, hello.
I love anything elf.
And then here's the big guy.
Oh, he's cute.
Hello.
Those must have been really fun to put together.
They are, and I think you can do these kind of things still. This is, well, this
Oh,
is,
that's really
this
cute.
is another one. The little hanger's broken, but
Wow.
like little Christmas
It's
mouse.
Really cute.
This is my all-time favorite.
Oh, I
one.
love those.
So these are two little mittens, and then it has Merry Christmas on it, and must have had a lot of time in this year. The date, 1980. How many years ago is that?
A lot. Well, it's going to be 2020.
30. Yeah, it's 39 years ago. 39 Christmases ago. Some of you weren't alive. For sure not stitching. Yeah, I learned in our toddler craft program how to crewel. And so,
Toddler craft.
yeah, because I was a toddler in 1980.
Oh.
Yeah, not
Like
quite.
4?
Yeah. No, 2.
Oh, 2.
That's a prodigy.
Oh.
So that's what I have. What do you have?
Well, I just brought some like things. Well, Step the Floss
Yeah.
is kind of. Well, this one is not, but I don't think I showed this. I did this snowman, Brenda Gervaise. I don't know what the name of it is, but there's the stitching, and then you make the little snowman. And then I did. I usually had like real green out of it, and I just took some extra wool, and you know those wool trees that everybody's making. I just made a branch
That's
out of
really
it, and I
cute.
thought, well, that turned out good.
Yeah.
And then a snowflake.
I love his
So,
scarf, his
I
plaid
know
scarf.
his scarf is wool. Where's the button? Where's the
Cute
bell
little
is right up
nose.
here. Yeah, he was really fun to do. So, and Brenda Gervais, you know, who
You
doesn't
just
like
can't go
her?
wrong.
Yeah. And
Perfection
then
at its best.
this is a buttermilk basin pillow that I stitched, and this is out of wool applique. And
So when you get something like that, you just get the chart and then you get your own wool? Is that how
yeah,
it works?
you get the pattern, you copy it onto fusible,
Mm-hmm.
and you fuse it on.
And then do the embellishment.
Yeah, stitch it on. And
Did a
whatever.
nice job with your cording.
And I think this was the first time I did cording. So yeah, I didn't think that turned out too bad.
Really
And
nice.
it was the only pillow I did with cording.
I know, they're such a pain. Like, I don't do my Christmas stocking with cording. I'm like,
There's
oh.
a reason for that, right?
Well, but I guess, like, you know, with the pillow, you have to sandwich it in.
Mhm.
Where, like, now with a Christmas stocking, why can't you just put it on afterwards?
Well, depending on what it is.
Well, you could
Yeah,
just
you
do,
could
like,
either-
the embroidery
right.
trim and
then
just
just stitch it
it,
on,
which
yeah.
then wouldn't be hard. But
No, but sandwiching, and I did that sandwiched
Yeah.
in, and that was
it's hard.
hard.
Oh, that's
So,
pretty
and
too.
then I have this little quilt, and I'm trying to think. I think it's Fig Tree
Aw.
is the designer. But
Really cute. Is
Yeah.
this a new one?
no, I think I did it a couple years ago.
So
Oh,
nice
here.
and bright and cheery.
I can tell you what it was. This is Juniper by Joanna Figueroa of Fig Tree and Company. And made and quilted by Leanne Melzuski. Oh, in 2016.
Oh,
man.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
So, and Joanna has all just kind of bright. I think she's from California. Nice bright colors. And so my
cheerful.
back is nice and cheerful.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love it.
Yeah, that's really cute.
It was, when I did this, doing the trees was difficult, the triangles, and getting them right. But I did it.
It looks great.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful. Well,
And that's all I have. Do you have anything more? Yeah.
oh, I was working. I almost had my. I've been working on that planter thing, the Snowman Planter. That was a
Yeah.
Goodwill find,
Yeah.
but I didn't get it done.
Oh,
But it's almost done.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, when did,
It was before Christmas last year.
yeah.
So
But
one
I
of
don't
our-
think it was the one that, the beginning of December.
No, it was
Was it?
before that. It was probably in fall sometime.
Okay.
It's a wooden, I don't even know. It reminds me of like an antique-y looking thing, although I'm sure it's not.
Yeah.
And it has a wood snowman in it, and then it has a box in front that you could put some greenery
Like
or
a little
whatever.
planter, yeah.
So I'm trying to spruce it up a little bit. And so far I think it looks good. So
Oh, good.
maybe I'll show that next time.
As a finish. Well, and that snowman that isn't necessarily Christmas. It can
Right.
go through winter.
That is correct.
So,
But other than that, just lots of
Plans?
finishing that I want to get done. And my goal is I have to get Christmas wish list done, and then the laundry one. And then I would like to get like maybe the Cardinal Noel. 'Cause
I like that.
I love that
I
one.
like that one, yeah.
So, and maybe the little sampler. I don't know. What am I saying?
And then,
And
and then.
And oh, I want to stitch an ornament for an ornament exchange I'm going to. So I better get started on that. It's 2 weeks away. I got a little time.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's how I roll.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, Christmas is like just around the corner, really. But you have all your shopping done, so.
I do. It's
It's too bad they don't wrap it as
Yeah.
when you order it.
Exactly.
That would be nice.
I really only have a couple more things that I need to go to the store for.
Oh,
So
wow.
it seems so bizarre. You know, I think back to like what Christmas shopping was all about. And once I get out in a store, I really do like it.
If I like it if I know what I want.
Right.
But it's when you don't know and you're just kind of aimlessly walking around just to purchase something,
Right.
then it's hard.
Or else, like, you're looking for something that specific that doesn't exist.
Yeah, oh, I
That's
hate that.
really bad.
That happens to me a lot.
I know
Like
what it
even
looks like.
fabric,
Oh, yeah.
like you want a certain kind of fabric and it doesn't exist.
Well, I thought there was a site where you could, like draw something up and they would make it for
Oh,
you.
really?
I'm pretty sure.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Because, I mean, sometimes it's like, well, I want this, but I want this color, and I want this swirl or
Yeah.
a stripe here. And now with, like, everything being computerized, I would think it's much easier.
Yeah, you would think so. I don't know.
I probably just made that up in my head, but
Yeah.
no, I really think
That's
it
okay.
exists.
We'll let Barb believe that. And
her own little fantasy.
yeah, we're kind of like at a loss for Christmas
Yeah.
presents. It's hard, but
Well,
I got a couple,
yeah.
but not enough.
The green stuff always works.
Oh, it always fits. That's when I give money, I'm like, I knew this would fit you.
You know, I love some of the ways that they present money, though. Like, I was looking at one where they taped all the dollars together and put it in a Kleenex box.
Oh.
And then, like, you just kept pulling like a magician, and there's just a lot of clever ways that... The one year I put varying amounts in envelopes, and I kind of played let's make a deal with Nick, and like, you can exchange this envelope for that envelope.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
It was fun. In the end, I think I gave it all to him. And then one other year I put I took dollars and scrunched them up and then put them on ornament hooks and hung them on the Christmas tree.
Oh.
So then he had a lease hunt for them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So
I might have to borrow that let's make a deal thing.
Yeah, it's fun.
This year.
Especially if you have a couple of them playing against each other.
Oh yeah, we got 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be a riot. That would be fun.
Yeah.
So I think we might have to do that.
So anything to spice it up a little bit.
I know.
So, but
that's a really good idea. Oh, and maybe I make them dressed into costumes. Yeah, they would never do that.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
But
Nick actually wears. I made him a sweatshirt. Like, I'll have to see if I can find a picture of it. Years ago, I made one for my brother, and Nick liked it, so I made one for him.
Oh.
But it's like a big Rudolph, like, cartoony Rudolph face on the front.
Oh.
And then on the back, I have the letters I and then a heart fruitcake. So they're originals.
Oh, that's funny. Does it have like a pom-pom nose?
No, I just did. I think a regular nose. I'll have to, I know I have a picture of it somewhere, so I'll have to show it to you. But they always wear them, like, usually on Christmas Eve, so
oh,
it's
that's
kind of fun. They've been around for a while now. So, and I started making Jim a Santa one, but I didn't get very far on that.
He needs like an elf.
Well,
an elf one, because he's he's really tall, and so to have an elf on his sweatshirt, I think would be funny.
We're going to see Elf on Thursday with
the
two older grandkids.
Oh, fun!
To play, so that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
I absolutely love that movie.
It is funny. I liked it the first time I saw it, but I didn't love it. And then the more I've seen it, the more I like it. So.
And I like it because, I've been to New York, and it's like, you just know what it's like. I haven't been there at Christmas time, but it's just, like, really funny.
Yeah, he is great, so.
Yeah.
So, well.
Anything more? We probably won't record before Christmas. Or we might.
We might. You'll just
know.
have to be surprised. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. Words of wisdom.
Oh, yeah. See, we're just so certain on everything. So, if you want to drop us a like, subscribe. If you ring the bell, then you know when we're going to
confetti comes down.
No, it doesn't. Don't say that. But if you ring the bell, then you'll get notified when we record, and we're so sporadic. We could. I always use that word, sporadic.
I know it is. It fits us. So
yeah, we really try to do it every other week. Yeah, and it doesn't always work out. It's just we do it when life allows us to do it.
Right, because sometimes we're just busy. Sometimes we're not.
Sometimes we're not, and we don't. We want to stitch instead of record.
Yeah, logistics. So
yeah.
But anyways,
what time is it?
Yeah.
Is
Wait. Can you see? I don't know.
What time is it?
1:03.
Oh, that's not.
That's not too bad.
Because I think it was 2 o'clock when we started.
So, yep.
So.
But I'm going to go see the reindeers in the morning. So.
The reindeer.
Yeah, it's like Santa comes to Delafield and they have live reindeer.
Oh, fun!
Yeah. So.
Are you going with your grandkids?
No, I'm just gonna.
You're going by yourself?
No. we always walk there on the Saturday that they have the reindeer.
Oh, your friends.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so we always stop and see the reindeer and.
Can you feed them when they?
No, I don't think so. But I never knew until I started seeing them live that female reindeer grow antlers. Because I'm like, this one has a female name, but she has antlers. I was really confused, and then I started talking to the guy, and he's like, oh, female reindeers grow antlers. So that's your fun fact.
So are they caribou?
They are caribou.
Okay.
Because I once had a coat that had caribou fur on it. This was years ago, so don't judge me. And I love that fur, but I didn't know
Was
until...
it around the hood?
Yeah. And
I remember that coat. Yes. I love that coat.
But I didn't know it was reindeer until the coat was gone. And then I realized, like, oh. So, anyways. I don't know anything else about reindeer, so it's time to stop.
Yeah.
But
I know, like, in the States, isn't it called caribou, but in somewhere else it's called reindeer. They're called reindeer.
Like the North Pole, it's called the reindeer.
The North Pole.
Everywhere else where they're hunting them is called caribou. Yeah, it's kind of like only champagne comes from France.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really know nothing.
Champagne, isn't it the region?
Champagne?
Where it comes from, right? It's not the grapes, it's the region.
The region? But isn't
That's
that
what I
only
thought.
in France?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think there's California champagnes too.
Well, isn't it sparkling wine?
Oh, I don't know.
See, I thought, but what do I care? What do you care? What does anyone care about champagne?
Well, I guess we were talking about it because New Year's is coming. Not that I pop open a bottle
really.
New Year's.
Well, you just never know.
Rainbow.
Now it is time to shut it down.
It is.
And go to bed.
Because I'm getting tired. Stop stitching, go to bed.
Yeah. And that's what we're going to do, too. Mm-hmm. So, thanks for visiting with us.
Yeah.
And we hope you like some of the things we showed.
And hope you have a nice holiday season, whatever holiday you celebrate. If you don't celebrate a holiday, still have a nice time. Yeah. Still have a nice days.
Really. So, until next time. We never said a formal ending before.
No, we never did.
I was just going to say, I'm Barb.
And I'm Leanne.
And this is
Floss.
I think we're plagiarizing. Oh, well. So, anyways.
Bye.